Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Weeknights, where 5 nights a week we give you the latest, the greatest, the shameless, largely from the famous of the entertainment industry. I, I am JD, aka He Who Pods. Glasses on today, so also rear view mirror.
You're he who potted. I should be like, she's been potting. I'm kidding. No, I'm Dash. Thank you for coming back. Or thank you for showing up if this is your first time. Sometimes we have a good time. Sometimes we have a good time. Let's hope tonight is one of those nights.
Oh man, that was funny as hell.
Feels like one of those nights. Is that a Taylor Swift song? I don't even know.
I
You know
would
what I
not
used
know.
to do? I used to just put all the white girls in one playlist. So I didn't really know who sang what. I just knew that it was a bop.
I'm not gonna comment on that.
I've been vocal about the fact that I had a pop girl era. It's no longer, but you know. Oh, you know what? That was Katy Perry. I'm hearing the song in my head now. I've got the eye of the tiger. That's Katy Perry.
I just realized my plan is not gonna work
What plan?
because I don't have headphones on. So it would record your audio too.
Edit point.
It's no, because they'll see me taking it off, so it's fine.
Oh, I didn't. I thought maybe you would come back and take that out. So I just wanted to make sure you
Nah, it's fine.
marked it.
We can break the fourth wall with our people,
Okay. Okay. That's
at
fine.
least on this anyway.
Whatever.
All right, let's get the show started. Um,
What we got going on today?
bitty bitty bum bum.
Bitty bitty bomba. Oh, bitty bitty bomba.
I should have
Oh,
known
bitty,
better than
oh,
to
bitty.
say a song.
Can I tell you that one of my top 10 movies of all time is Selena?
That's funny.
Easily. Like, I have seen that movie a million times and can recite word for word. The only thing that I don't like and refuse to watch at this point is, when the whole thing goes down with Yolanda, but it's literally the last 5 minutes of the movie. I won't watch that, but I will watch everything else. And I could watch Selena every day and be happy. I mean, I just Selena Quintanilla! It's just that's my shit. That's been my shit for a really, really long time. Weird fact. I don't think anyone really knows that. Maybe my sister does, but
Now,
no
now they do.
about me. Yeah, that is my movie. Okay, you can tell me I'll be beauty mamba. I'm actually dressed like her right now. I have on the white top with the cream pants. I'm not gonna get up and show y'all, but if you saw the movie, she has an outfit like that where her hair with the bangs and she's just doing her thing. That's my shit.
Oh man, I can't wait for the clips of this. Flip it up.
My favorite thing is because you know when it's coming to, and this is the last thing I'll say. My favorite thing is when she goes on stage and it's dark. You can hear all the people, you can see the lights, but you can't see the people. And all of a sudden she goes, "Como la flor." And then she holds it. That is my shit. Okay. She holds it. Oh my gosh. I melt because I'm like, yes, girl. Yes, girl. How is that flower? Anyway, let's do it.
Content you ain't even know you needed. Dash fangirling over Selena.
Oh my gosh, I cannot. And I get so mad at Yolanda. I get so angry at her as soon as she appears on screen. And she's been in the news lately, so it like makes me angrier. Anyway. Anyway.
Well, let me
So
ask you, how do you feel about the movie Hitch?
It was fine.
Well,
It's not my favorite.
apparently it was fine enough for a sequel.
I think a black man as a matchmaker is a story that is worth telling.
Twice.
I didn't say that.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think that's a story worth telling. So I think it was fine that it was told. I also wonder, Will Smith is like really every man, and when I say he's really every man, I mean that Will Smith is not considered like black famous or a black actor. He's considered just Hollywood's elite, like he's just a Hollywood actor. And there is a distinction between the two, right? So I don't know that we need this. We gonna
Well,
get another mostly white cast, and who is that? Was it Maria Menounos? Who?
Maria
No,
Menounos. That's not even an actress. That's
Maria.
the girl when you go to the movies too early that be telling you the news.
Nah, Maria Menounos was an actress.
What?
Was she not?
No, man. What are you
Oh,
talking about?
maybe she's a host, but that wasn't her. I thought she's an actress. She's a Gemini. Oh, because like the first.
Maria Menounos is who does the movie thing before when you get to the movies before the previews.
Oh, E and Extra. Okay, yeah. She's a host. E News,
The hell?
Today, Access Hollywood, Extra. Who am I trying to think of? I'm so sorry. They're going to call me racist. That is not.
They sure are.
I don't know why that's the name. Let me just look up Hitch.
I'm already there. Eva Mendes.
Eva Mendes. They remind me of one. Never mind.
Oh, you going down like Nino Brown.
You don't think they favor each other?
No!
You don't think Maria? And you know what? Because I'm gonna end up in shit I don't need to be in.
What's the lady you said? Maria
Maria
Menounos?
Menounos.
Maria Menounos.
Meno.
I got it. I got it. No. I see why you say it, but no.
Okay, because I don't want to. I don't want it to be that I don't associate people by their ethnicity or race. I associate people by whether they look alike or not. That's it. Or like hair colors and stuff like that. I don't. Let's be clear. I'm not racist. I just have a bad memory. That's really all it is. It's not that at all that I am being disrespectful. I really did think that, but my bad. I'm sorry. And to those who I'm sure I offended, because everyone's always offended, I apologize to you specifically.
What an episode we have here.
Um, so,
Yeah, Maria Menounos. She hosted Extra and E! News.
first of all, you keep calling her Menudos, and there's no D in her name. Who's
Jesus.
that?
Her.
All right. Anyway,
What is the thing she does at the movies? It
I
keeps
don't know
promoting
what
her
you're talking
podcast.
about.
Don't nobody care about her podcast.
Don't.
Oh, she was in Fantastic Four and Entourage. Okay.
Okay, hello.
Okay,
I said
girl.
I said she acts, didn't I?
Yeah, but nobody knows that she acts.
Don't do that. You
I
can't.
see her when I get to the movies too early and the trailers haven't started yet. What is that thing called? As funny as it is that she is the host of that, it's not on any of her stuff.
But she does like Access Hollywood and things like that. So that's what you're talking about, right? Where she does like commentary on entertainment stuff. Is that
Yeah,
what you
she be there when you go to the movies too early. She's there, and it'll say like, "You probably didn't know, but Hitch 2 is in development." And da 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 da.
Yeah, it's
Here's a
probably
scene.
extra or it's either Extra or Access Hollywood.
No, at the movies it's called movie something.
All right, you're gonna have to look this up on your own time.
You didn't even know who she was. You thought she was in Hitch.
No, I admitted that, but do you want to spend the next 10 minutes trying to figure out what the movie thing was, or do you want to? Because we haven't gotten through one topic yet.
It's called Nuvi.
Newbie, okay.
Yes, I got it. The Nuvi. There it is. Anyway, man, Hitch 2 is coming. Uh
Mhm.
Reportedly, I don't even like the word reportedly. Reportedly is like allegedly.
Yeah, but it's like a little softer, don't you think?
Same shit.
It's like because you're not gonna get sued if you say this thing. Like when you say allegedly, it's because you're afraid of getting sued. When you say reportedly, it's like, so there's this thing going around.
Yeah.
It's benign,
Um
but
It says here Will Smith is working on a Hitch sequel. Andy
Mhm.
Tennant, the director of the 2005 romantic comedy, shared in a recent interview. Tennant revealed he had put together an idea for a sequel, but recently found out Smith is already working on a follow up movie. Quote, I submitted a proposal for a sequel, which was quite fun, but I guess Will is developing a Hitch sequel without me, Tennant told Business Insider. Quote, I just found out about it 3 months ago. I had a really good idea for a sequel, and I was talking to an executive at Sony, and he said Will's production company is developing a sequel. Hey, that's Hollywood.
hateration, holleration in this dancery. We might have to have a serious conversation about Mary. Not today, but eventually. Anyway, it's fine. If you're not ready to talk about it, I'll talk about it wholeheartedly. But
I don't know what the conversation is, but we could talk about it off camera first.
of course,
Anyway, I never thought Hitch was the greatest movie.
it wasn't.
Um, I don't, I don't think we need a sequel. And do we even trust Will Smith's production company to do this kind of thing?
I don't know, what have they done before.
I don't know, and I'm not looking it up.
I am.
Okay.
But I guess it's fine. Like if they make it, whatever. But I hope I wonder if it would be in theaters. I feel like it would be more of a streaming sort of thing
Yeah,
because
put it right on Prime.
because it
Straight
kind
to
of falls
Prime.
in that rom com type of you know type of vein. So I'm just thinking it may perform well during certain times of the year on streaming.
Send it straight to streaming. Oh, Sony, that's not gonna be on Prime. What's where Sony stuff goes? Stars.
Sony goes to Stars,
Send it straight to
MGM,
Stars.
MGM goes to Prime.
Send it straight over there.
Netflix does its own thing,
Yeah, send it over there. Let's keep it moving.
Um,
Speaking of movies,
uh-huh.
Michael B. Jordan.
Wait, can I stop you for a second? Because you're a hater. And
Oh yeah, please.
King Richard, Emancipation, Bad Boys Ride or Die. I mean, those are not small films.
Okay.
Because you asked what about Will Smith's production company,
Oh, I heard you. I heard you. King, what's it called? King William?
King Richard.
King Richard was amazing.
Yeah.
I will not talk bad about King Richard. It was great.
I never saw Emancipation. I heard it was good, but it came out after, I think it came out, what, right after the slap? So it didn't get a lot of press. And then Bad Boys Ride or Die. I mean, it's a huge film, whether you liked it or not, or saw it or not. It was a huge film. I just wanted to say that, there's other films coming, but we don't have to talk about them. Is that The Alchemist? Like The Alchemist, the book? Look at that. His production company is working on The Alchemist.
Um,
You're a hater.
Yeah, I am, and I have no desire to see Will Smith involved in The Alchemist.
I didn't say I want to see him involved. I'm just telling you that that's
Well,
what
I'm
it
a fan
said.
of the book The Alchemist. I
Me
I own
too.
it. It's a great book,
I
and
own it as well.
yeah. Anyway,
Shout out to my
um,
homie that put me on. It was like, you should read this like once a year because every year you read it, it'll be different.
excuse me. According to Deadline, Michael B. Jordan says he's proud of Creed 3 co-star Jonathan Majors and would work with him again. Quote, "That's my boy." Michael B. Jordan has kind words about his right. Michael B. Jordan has kind words about his Creed 3 co-star Jonathan Majors. In a new interview, the Black Panther actor said he was open to working with Majors again more than a year after he was convicted of you know what, his ex-girlfriend. Quote, "But he's doing great. He just got engaged. I'm proud of his resilience and his strength through it all and his handling of it. I'm glad he's good. That's my boy." Jordan told GQ about Majors calling his legal troubles a tough situation. When the publication asked if he would work with Majors again, he said yes, yes. Let's see if they say what I heard already. They are not saying what I heard already. All right.
Yeah.
I heard that Creed 4 is supposed to be being developed soon, and Michael B. Jordan wants to bring back Jonathan Majors' Creed 3 character. So I'm calling cap, even though you're the one wearing the cap. I think it's bullshit. I don't think that's my boy, because why have you been quiet about my boy this whole time? You saying you want to work with him again because one, you saw the magazine Dreams trailer and the shit looked like he might be a better actor than you. One. Two,
Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolating while you soulless.
sometimes you see
We don't
something.
need no haters. I haven't said
Sometimes
this
you see
probably in a long
something.
time.
Sometimes you see something that one of your peers does, or
Mhm.
just somebody else in your industry, and be like, shit, that is good
Yeah.
right there. God damn, this nigga killed it.
Mhm.
What? Wow. I never did no shit like that. This nigga is nice. And I think he saw that magazine Dreams trailer and was like, shit, I'm about to kill white vampires in my movie, and this nigga's look at what this nigga's doing. I mean, I ain't done a deep roll probably since Fruitville Station. And look at this nigga here.
He's seen what Jonathan Majors can do. I feel like you really think that that's what it was?
I think that's number one. Magazine Dreams trailer. I think number two, we knew and we reported when we had that other show
Uh-huh.
that Amazon wanted to open up the Creed universe and create a bunch of other stuff and call it the Creed universe. That being said, Sinners is coming out.
It is.
He's
Yeah.
and they probably gave him a call and said, "Hey man, you ready to start working on this Creed universe?"
Think he said no?
No, he said yes, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. He is reportedly. I heard on what I feel is a reliable source that he's working on Creed 4 and wants to bring back Jonathan Majors' character. And so I think, yeah, now that I want to use the actor to sell the movie or the show I'm directing, yeah, that's my boy. I'm so proud of him. Cause where the fuck has Michael B. Jordan been this whole time?
Well, let me ask you a question.
I ain't see him in a picture together. I ain't see him do a press release when the nigga was dancing like you. When he was dancing and embarrassing himself.
But let me ask
When he
you.
was crying because Megan Good hugged a better looking guy. None of these times did we see Micheal B. Jordan come forward and say anything about Jonathan Majors. Now that Magazine Dreams is coming, and it looks like, hey, this nigga might win an Oscar. Now that Creed people are calling you and saying, hey man, let's get things in development. And now that there's rumors that he's coming back to Marvel, now that's your boy. Ain't that convenient? Where's Cardi B? How convenient is that? How fucking convenient is that?
You did it wrong.
All right, you do it. But you know what I'm talking about.
Convenient is that? How convenient is fucking that?
That.
She says it out of order.
Well, that's what I'm talking about right
Yeah.
there. That's my question. How fucking convenient is that?
Sure, it's convenient, but it's Micheal B. Jordan. Micheal B. Jordan is huge. I kind of feel like what would you my previous question was, what would you do you feel that Micheal B. Jordan should have had something to say when Jonathan Majors was going through his legal troubles?
I'm saying silence is saying something. That's
Of
one.
course.
Two,
But
hold on. Two, where you been, brother?
well, that's what I'm asking you. You think that he should have been present for that time? Because if I'm a huge star and I've already arrived, if you will, and you're on the come up, and like, I think you're cool and everything, and I liked working with you, and I think you're very talented, but your brand is not aligning with mine.
If
Am
you're
I
my
gonna come
boy,
out and publicly support you? Like,
yeah.
that's a
Aren't
real question.
are you not my boy? Are you my boy or not?
But are they boys or are they colleagues?
He said that's my boy.
Yeah, but what does that really mean? Because
And that's what I'm
because
saying.
because for years Diddy and Jay-Z were standing next to each other, and now everybody want to walk that back. So if that's the case,
It's a bad example.
it's my point is, maybe it's a bad example, but my point is things are not always as they seem, or things are not always as people say. Are they really that good of friends that he would have come out and defended him
That's
during
what
that
I'm
time?
saying.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. I didn't have that knowledge. I mean, if
Because
they're
my man won the Perseverance Award. And where was you at? You wasn't in the audience when he was crying.
because he wouldn't. That's my
When he
point.
was saying through the fire.
That was. I've been so embarrassed.
Where were you when my man was dancing and being made fun of?
You haven't been embarrassed by your significant other
Where
before?
were you when my man got engaged?
If
Where
that
were you?
I had secondhand embarrassment because that felt like the percolator all over again. I was so embarrassed for her. Through the fire.
Through the fire.
If you know, you know. If you've seen that episode, then you know what the percolator story is. I'm not telling it
I
again.
just feel like there have been some major events in
Mhm.
Jonathan Majors' public life, I guess we'll say. And we ain't seen you. Now, when it's
I don't think we would.
convenient, you want to tell GQ, yeah, that's my boy. No,
That was
fuck that.
that wasn't a good look. Based on the way that Micheal B. Jordan has been branded for so many years, it wasn't a good look for him to come out and publicly support him while that case was going on. And
The
I
case
don't
been over.
Yeah, the case has been over, but it's also been quiet since then. Okay, so what? I'm confused because are you talking about? You said he wasn't talking about Micheal B. Jordan all that time, and you're saying he's only now coming out and saying something. You're asking where
About
he
Jonathan
was,
Majors.
right? You're asking where he was, but I'm saying like I don't believe that he would have come out during that time and publicly supported Jonathan Majors. And then you're saying, but it's been over.
Then are you my boy?
I don't think they are boys. I think that is
That's
something for the public. But that's what I was trying to tell you. And then you said, "Oh, but they are." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I just thought these were two people who did a movie together. I didn't realize that they were friends."
I'm saying that Michael B. Jordan is saying that's my boy. And I'm saying the evidence looks like the opposite.
But also, what does
It
that
looks
mean
like
to
it's
him?
convenient now because you want to work with the man.
Sure. No, I agree that in order to this may sound bad, but I mean, this is what they do, right? Like he's priming the audience at this point. Michael B. Jordan is a household name, if you will. So him giving his approval of Jonathan Majors is the beginning of because if I'm Michael B. Jordan, I don't want to hear nothing y'all gotta say. I don't want anybody coming out and saying I did something wrong when I cast this man or when Ryan Coogler cast this man in the next movie. So what I need to do is to start setting up the building blocks so that by the time we get to the movie has moved past production, everybody's on board, or at the very least, not really thinking about anything that happened previously. He's got to
And
start doing that now.
and you can do that without saying that's my boy.
You can, but also people
You
speak.
can say he's an immensely talented actor. I think he would be perfect for the role we're trying to reprise and the show we would like to build around his character in the upcoming Creed universe show. You could say a lot of complimentary shit that's my boy.
You can. I think that means something different to everybody. I don't think that everybody thinks that that means the same thing, and that's why I'm like, I don't know that he put so much weight on the phrase "that's my boy" as maybe someone else would. Um, because a lot of that stuff is Hollywood shit, and we know that. Like people say things for the cameras, for the interviewer, for the public. They don't necessarily mean literally that is my best friend. That's my guy. I love him so much. We hang out on the weekends or in my free time. I don't know that it means that, you know?
I don't like it.
I understand. I get what you're saying. I'm not justifying it in any way. I'm just saying I don't when reading that, I didn't think to myself, "Oh, like these are close friends or anything like that." I didn't take it that way. I just took it as, "Oh, that's my guy. He's great." Like but not like we hang out
Don't call me
because
your
my
girl.
guess is my my guess is and I listen, I agree with you. I don't like when people mislabel relationships or they mislabel like how we know each other.
Like, you ever been cool with a nigga? Well, or anybody. It don't got to be a guy, but you ever been cool with somebody? But like, just cool, like
Mhm,
friend level one,
mhm,
and they walking around saying, "Oh yeah, Dash, that's my best friend. Did you know
yep.
Dash and me, we're best friends. We've known each other since." What are you, yo, fam? What you doing?
Or just even calling someone a friend to me is everybody's not your friend. So sometimes it's very jarring to hear somebody say, "Oh, my friend Dash." I almost said the other name. My friend Dash, and I'm like, "Oh, are we? Are did we get there?"
Because he
So
wasn't with
I
me
get
shooting in
it.
the gym. Like,
Right, I get it. I totally understand like being reluctant to like you don't want to commit to that label and I totally get that. And I get that what he's saying again probably means more to some people than they do. I don't like I'm not going
cause,
to call
cause, cause why
everybody.
your boy ain't in Sinners shooting at vampires with you?
I don't have an answer to that question. But
Come on.
But yeah, I think that, this was one of those situations where he was probably told, lay low, we're going to try to figure this thing out. So lay low, and, hopefully things will be all right when the trial is over, and then we'll come back around and figure it out if we're able to. That's how I feel. And I feel like now the dust has settled, and people are now aligning themselves with him slowly again. That's what this feels like. It feels like they were like, we got to put a pin in this. And now the coast is clear.
All right. Well,
Doesn't make it right, but I just think that's how the fakeness of that type of world works.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I understand.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get up out of here. This has been Weeknights. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you watching, viewing, listening, subscribing, and we'll see you tomorrow.